When the sun sets, anything can happen. Two hikers are lost in miles of pitch-black mud flats.
The way that they tried crossing had flooded. They couldn't find their way back another way.
That area could get flooded pretty quickly and something to go horribly wrong.
The rescue of a person in the water takes an unexpected turn.
Are you gonna ruin my name?
Well, we gotta know who we saved, right?
Oh, it's probably not gonna be good if you do that.
You got a warrant or something?
You're gonna take me to jail, take me to jail, okay?
And when drug runners try to enter the U.S. at night, the crew of the Cutter Monroe and members of the Tacklet team are there to greet them.
We need to find that contraband. We need to find that evidence in the water.
The counterdrug mission is an extraordinarily high-risk mission.
Hands down! Don't look up!
Mayday, Coast Guard, mayday!
Roger, Captain. We have evidence en route to your position. Over.
You, now!
Get you out of here, okay?
I'm not too far, go!
Dan Seymour, a lieutenant at Sector Columbia River. We cover a wide variety of both water cases, inland mountain cases, river cases, ranging from search and rescue to law enforcement. Sector called us and said, hey, we have these two lost hikers.
02, females, stranded, Ledbetter Point, over.
Sector 26, roger, that is good copy.
6026, rescue helicopter taking off from the Coast Guard ramp, taxiing to Alpha 2 for takeoff. Destroy.
The area here in the Pacific Northwest, closer to Astoria, Oregon here, has a very diverse outdoor environment.
The Pacific Northwest is known for its extreme tidal shifts. In minutes, these mud flats and sandbars can quickly get flooded, cutting off hikers from getting back to shore.
And very quickly it can turn poorly, whether that's the tidal changes, the weather starts to roll in, the temperature starts to drop, it can get really dangerous really quickly.
We're on scene searching for the two people. Did you say they were on a hike and got lost, John? I think that's what they said. They're out here just walking around and it got dark and they lost their way. I think the way that they tried crossing had flooded. They couldn't find their way back another way.
We knew there were two ladies that were hiking somewhere on Ledbetter Point. I know we have the ocean side and bay side, so I know there's a lot of search area and there's a lot of trails up there. We had to kind of narrow down what our area of search was going to be. The forward-looking infrared that we were using, and me and Nick were both wearing night vision goggles.
With the assistance of sophisticated equipment on board, this should be an easy task. But the search team is faced with an unexpected obstacle.
There's a couple lights down there. I see some off the nose, I think. Can you let Sector know there's a bunch of people on the mud flat?
We had to contact Sector, who was still in contact with these ladies, to use some sort of flashlight signaling device that we could use.
The helicopter crew radios back to the Sector Columbia River Command Center.
Sector from 6026, also be advised, search may be impeded a little bit. There's a number of people that are out in the mud flats. Looks like they're actively clamming at this time. How copy?
They were drawing our attention away from the people we needed to rescue.
The hikers are lost, and in an effort to find their way back, have been cut off by the surge of the incoming tide.
That area could get flooded pretty quickly, and water's very cold. It's in the upper 40s, and you could get hypothermia in 30 minutes to an hour, and you could be hypothermic, and something to go horribly wrong.
Meanwhile, 2,500 miles away in the Florida Keys, the station marathon crew prepares for the night shift.
My name is Timmery Sparks, and I'm Master Chief Postmate in the United States Coast Guard, and I work at Station Marathon in Marathon, Florida. What's unique about Marathon is we have a interagency cooperation with the state agencies and the local sheriffs, where they call us up and we back them up. We have such a broad range of cases, from members stranded on islands to boats sinking. You never know what you're going to get when you come on duty.
Station Marathon has received a Mayday call, an international life-threatening emergency distress call, and are launching their 33-foot rescue boat.
The position was in good water, literally right by Harbor Key Light. It's 2 vessels. The person that called it in said that they were in distress. There was water coming over the bow. All right, driving boat now, coming up.
While en route to the vessels in distress, the search and rescue team suddenly receive a report of a person in the water close to their proximity.
This is the United States Coast Guard, Sector Key West, Florida. Coast Guard has received a report of a vessel half sunk with a person in the water in the vicinity of the headpin of Buki Harbor. All mariners are requested to keep a sharp lookout, assist if possible, and report all signs to the United States Coast Guard on channel 16.
Call it in the station diverting from this case, position.
Station 17, we are diverting from Harbor Key Light case to PIW in Buki position.
A PIW is a person in the water, so that means somebody fell overboard. So for us as coasties, that could be, one of the more traumatic cases we can have, depending on the situation.
Or a half-sunken vessel with a person in the water at the pinhead of Buki. All right, thank you.
Taking on water is not as important as saving someone's life, especially if they're adrift from a 10-foot vessel.
Coast Guard Station Marathon, Coast Guard Station Marathon. This is the sailing catamaran Sirius, over. There is a person in the water. He's like laying down, trying to start the motor. Doesn't look good. What is your ETA, over?
Roger, Captain, Coast Guard Smallville. We are about 15 minutes out, over.
It was one we knew we had to rush over there and get on scene as quickly as possible to get him out of the water to make sure he doesn't drown, or, there's a lot of boats that go in and out of there, and dinghies. It was nighttime, so it can go from him just being floating is a problem to him getting hit by another boat, which was a definite possibility.
All right, when do you guys go outside and listen? Because they said they could hear.
So the plan usually when it comes at night is turn off any distracting noises, so we have fans in there to keep us cool. So we turn the fans off, we open up all the doors and windows. We come down to slow speed, especially once we're initially coming up to that area. So all those things are very important, so you mitigate all of them by having someone go up to the front of the boat, looking around with a flashlight. You have someone on the back of the boat listening for anything, engines at idle, keeping that noise down.
I got eyes on him.
Shut your light off.
That area could get flooded pretty quickly, and water's very cold. You could get hypothermia in 30 minutes to an hour, and you could be hypothermic, and something would go horribly wrong.
Is it that light over there that you're looking at? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Probably half a mile. That looks like people. I see the. Yeah, they're waving. There's 2 people down there.
Saw 2 people alone, waving their arms over their head. They appeared to be our people. We talked to Sector, and they said, yes, you guys are overhead, these people that we're talking to.
All right, let's call these our people.
We didn't know exactly where we were going to land. We didn't know the condition of the sand. Could have been muddy, could have sucked us in. We decided to hoist. We have hurricane force winds produced by our helicopter, so if we're hovering 50 feet above you, it's going to blow you around a lot.
If you just straight down and then have them check them out and assess the situation. Yep, roger. Does that work for you, John? Low check, please. Swimmer's going down. Swimmer's going down. Swimmer's going down. Swimmer's halfway down. Swimmer's going down. Swimmer's going down. Swimmer's going down. Swimmer's on the deck. Swimmer is disconnecting from hook. Swimmer is okay. And I'm prepared to take the load. Taking the load. Hook's coming up. Swimmer's coming out at 2 o'clock position. Hook's coming up. Clear back left. Clear move, easy back and left. Move back and left. There's just a little brook that kind of runs in between us and them, but doesn't look too deep. Hard to tell. Brook, I haven't heard that description of a creek in a long time. Yeah.
2-6 from Swimmer. Both people are in good condition. They just got lost tonight. I'm going to carry one over, or walk one over to you to do a basket hoist. Then I'll go back to you for a second. I'll copy.
The path back to their vehicle had gotten obstructed by the river coming up. It was basically the tide coming up that they weren't aware of or forgot about. He said they were in good health, they were just not able to get back.
Gas is going down. Gas is halfway down.
As the pilot, the hoist cable goes down to the ground and we don't have any visual on it. So our flight mech, who's actually operating the hoist, he can see where that is and he has to con the aircraft. He's basically driving the aircraft without actually touching any of the controls.
And hold your position here, sir. Roger. And I'm ready for pickup. Roger. And hold position. Holding. Back. Easy back. Yes, sir, easy back. And hold. Easy right. Easy right. Survivor is at the cabin door. Basket is inside the cabin. And I'm bringing the survivor into her chair. Roger. You got eyes on the swimmer. Roger, I have eyes on swimmer. Easy forward, sir. Hold here, sir. There's now 2 hooks on the ground. Swimmer's connecting to the hook. Easy back. And hold. And I'm ready for pickup. Prepare to take the load. Taking the load. Swimmer's off deck. Swimmer's coming up. Swimmer's clear of all obstacles.
We have the ultimate trust in each other in that we are directing the aircraft and directing the operations so that it goes smoothly and safely and doesn't hurt anybody.
Hoist is complete.
It was a relief that we had helped them.
Back in Florida, the station marathon crew are responding to a report of a person in the water.
He's like laying down, trying to start the motor. Doesn't look good. What is your ETA, over?
We are about 15 minutes out, over.
All right, when you guys go outside, listen, because they said they could hear us.
Roger.
I got eyes on him.
Shut your light off.
Hey, hold, get that boat.
Back off, bud. Back off, back off, back off.
I can't do nothing.
Not you.
Get out of control.
Not you, buddy. I'm talking to my guy.
We can throw a line to that starboard corner, lift him up, and pump it out.
Apparently, he didn't get the cue that this was the Coast Guard. He thought we were somebody else. I don't know who he thought we were, but he told me that, how do I say this for the camera, that I could leave quickly, or I should leave quickly, and with some very colorful words thrown in there.
Okay, so come right.
It's about a 12-foot John boat that was basically completely sunk at this time. I don't even know how it was floating, really. He'd fall over the right side of it, then he'd get back on it, and he'd fall over the left side of it, so he was having a heck of a time with that.
I got it, bud.
Hey, sir. I'm gonna toss you this line. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here it comes. Hey, go ahead and grab onto that line, can you? I'm gonna pull you to my boat, and then once we get you over here,
I got you.
Okay.
Right here, I'm
Sounds
gonna give you a
good.
life jacket. I want to put it on real fast.
All right, here he comes. He's coming in hot.
I'm sorry, guys.
Sir, can you put that around your neck real quick before you hop out? That way it's secured on you.
Started getting a mooring line out so we could tie the vessel up once we got over there so it wouldn't drift away because, again, the current was kind of pushing through that area.
I'm gonna go to the far.
Good thing your boat floats, you know?
Yeah, good thing.
You're driving around like a maniac out here.
All right, I got a bow line.
Are you working?
Yeah, trying to stay warm. You got it?
Y'all are so sweet, man.
He's on a 10-foot skiff, and he says a large boat went past him and waked him out with enough water to where he basically swamped him.
You guys want some spiced rum?
You see 2 bottles of rum, some spice rum, some beer bottles, things like that. He said he just got paid from his boss, so, we're like, okay, this guy's drinking, we can smell alcohol in his breath, that kind of thing.
They can kill it.
Took on a little water, motor died. Couldn't get enough fuel to the engine, and it sunk.
Pretty sure he was inebriated, but by the time we got him on board, that was guaranteed.
We'll just keep you on board. We'll take you back to the sailboat, and then we'll moor that up there. That way we don't, run the risk of it taking on more water.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
Of course, my pleasure.
We also had Florida Fish and Wildlife alongside because they were also responding to the call. And then I had mentioned to him, they had asked us, like, you know, is this guy intoxicated? And I was like, you know, I believe so. We would just take him home and leave him.
Okay.
But just because we didn't see him operating, you know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, we can assume he was operating because he's out here, but...
Right. So if... I'll see if I can get approval, but I can assume the same thing.
Okay.
Now, if that were to happen, how would that change what you guys do? Would you guys still take his boat or leave his boat and have a salvage company come out and get it?
So at that point, we had decided to take him into land and tie up to, you know, investigate that further.
Are you gonna ruin my name?
Well, we gotta know who we saved, right?
Oh, it's probably not gonna be good if you do that.
Why is that? You got a warrant or something?
No, I don't have no warrants, but it's not gonna be good. You're gonna be like, that's a psycho mother right there.
In Marathon, Florida, a man clinging onto his sinking boat is now safe aboard the rescue vessel.
You're driving around like a maniac out here.
Took on a little water, motor died, and it sunk.
But this rescue is quickly taking a turn as authorities question his sobriety while operating a boat.
Pretty sure he was inebriated, but by the time we got him on board, that was guaranteed.
They can kill it.
We had Florida Fish and Wildlife alongside because they were also responding to the call. They had asked us, like, you know, is this guy intoxicated? And I was like, you know, I believe so.
Are you gonna ruin my name?
Well, we gotta know who we saved, right?
Oh, it's probably not gonna be good if you do that.
Why is that? You got a warrant or something?
No, I don't have no warrants, but it's not gonna be good. You're gonna be like, that's a psycho mother right there. Hey,
Yeah.
I said thank you.
Okay. You want me to shake your hand again? Okay.
Thank you, man.
All right, get back on the road, man.
These guys are lifesavers, man. They're the greatest in the world. You're the United States Coast Guard. Yeah, they rule.
Operator seems to be intoxicated. We're waiting on other officers to get here so we can do field sobriety and arrest him for boating under the influence.
Interesting part of any search and rescue case that involves some sort of law enforcement action is we just saved your life, and they're very thankful about that.
She's the bomb. Yeah.
In the moment, might not understand why it's important for us to make sure that they're safe to continue operating a vessel or that they were safe in the first place going out on the boat intoxicated.
Miss Hiller.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to ask you guys, how do I get in the Coast Guard?
So what I had to do, I had to go, I'm from Colorado.
Good side.
Side, you gotta talk to a recruiter. So I had to go down to Denver, because I'm from Colorado. I had to go down to Denver and talk to a recruiter. And I knew that because he had been drinking, that as soon as he noticed that we were gonna be going in and not going to his sailboat to tie up for the night, that he was gonna take a turn. So as I was just trying to keep him talking, keep him, you know, entertained with conversation. You gotta fill out all this paperwork. Gotta make sure you're good to go there. No medical concerns, no crazy debt, no crazy habits.
What if you're just crazy in love? Does that count?
No, that's you're good. That's safe. That's the only kind of crazy you're allowed to be.
I guess I'm good.
Crazy in love. So that's it.
I need a job.
Being with this current situation, I didn't quite feel like he might have been a right fit for the Coast Guard, but we talked with him about joining the auxiliary a little bit.
Don't you have a wife on a sailboat right now?
Why do you want to bring it up anyways? Take your life vest back.
You need to hold on to this. You got to keep it on. It's for your safety. I have to wear one. We're in the same boat.
Ibuki, it's everyone's, you know, they're on their boats that are primarily anchored and they're living on their boats and they have their little dinghies to transfer from, you know, land to their boats.
Captain John.
How's it going?
When you get past the second marker, there's a houseboat. There's a white boat named Mariah. Next to Mariah
Come left a little bit more.
is a blue boat called Sweet Jacob.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Sweet Jacob.
Yes, sir. On the right, just past the channel.
Such an interesting psychological thing to see someone who's happy by being saved, and alcohol adds into that. especially because your mind's not working like it should.
I do truly appreciate y'all coming rescue me and save my life. And
You got a little guy?
y'all are badass, man. Coast Guard rules, yeah.
To see the realization that these people in uniforms that just came and helped me are holding me accountable to the standard that I wasn't following when I first got underway.
This side of the bridge.
We're gonna
marker.
tie off here. We gotta get some information, and then we'll, you'll do your thing.
Am I getting sued for this?
No.
Or more than
Soon. Around the corner right here. There's a whole tier.
You're going to go on my credit report.
No.
Ralph. Sir.
How you doing, man?
You're good, sir.
All right.
I'm a survivor thanks to these fine Coast Guard employees.
That is correct. Good job, man.
This right here, that's one of the bunch.
Nice.
You saved my life.
The male that was on board appears to be intoxicated, so Florida Fish and Wildlife has him on board their vessel right now, and then we will take his boat back to his sailboat, which is just across the channel over there.
Start from the beginning. How'd it happen? Where'd you start? Did you start at your sailboat?
Yes, sir.
All right. Where's your sailboat?
Right here off 20th Street. Right here.
Where's right here? I'm sorry. 20th Street. I know the bridge on the other side, or
Point.
what side of the bridge?
I'm on
East or west? Come on, man.
North side, south side of Fisherman's Point.
Okay. South
West
side.
side of Boot Key Bridge.
Boot Key. I thought it was 20th Street Bridge. What do you mean Boot Key Bridge?
I don't
Is
know.
it the same thing? Are we talking about the same bridge here?
The one that goes to Boot Key.
Yeah.
20th Street, Boot Key, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm on this side of it. That side of the channel.
Okay. From their boat, where'd you go?
Going here on the ocean side into the channel to go into Boot Key Harbor to go to the radio stations. And I ran out of gas.
So you filled up your boat tank, obviously. You filled up your other tank.
5 gallons in the boat.
Yep.
5 gallons in a can.
Okay, so 10 gallons.
The boat ran out, but I thought I had enough to make it, but I had another 5 gallons worth of gas on the boat, which is out here floating in the harbor somewhere.
No, I got it for you. I got the can for you.
It's full can.
Well, it's not full.
Oh,
It emptied out somehow.
Oh,
I mean, your boat almost flipped over, man.
So I made it like halfway there and ran out of gas. Here y'all came.
So you didn't stop anywhere between. Were you on plane? I mean, how'd you run out of 5 gallons from there to here?
Dude, you tell me. Dude, I worked my ass off out here. If I got $50, I put 20 in gas, 30 on cigarettes.
And then from there, that's kind of when his demeanor changed. And then they had told him that they were going to conduct a field sobriety test on him. And then once the testing began is when he started to get incredibly aggressive.
You all right? You got it? All right, man, just head this way.
What's your name,
Truck's
bud?
parked over here.
Officer Powell.
Powell.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna take me to jail, take me to jail. Okay?
Don't be doing that.
Guard!
You all right? You got it? All right, man, just head this way.
What's your name,
Truck's
bud?
parked over here.
Officer Powell.
Powell.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Hey, not a problem.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hey, you're
Appreciate it.
welcome. Be safe.
His initial thought is, okay, thanks so much. I love you. Gave us hugs. It's a great time. And that's where our law enforcement duty is to make sure that this person's able to operate a vessel and to determine whether he was operating a vessel intoxicated in the first place.
Florida Fish and Wildlife came and got him. That's kind of when his demeanor changed.
I'm gonna do some seated field sobriety tests just to dispel any belief that you're under the influence or anything like that.
Yes, sir.
All right, do you have any physical defects or disabilities?
I'm hard. Does that count?
No, I don't think so.
Do you have any defects with your eyes?
I can't see real good.
Okay, any other defects?
Without
besides-
glasses.
Okay. Are you sick or injured right now?
Mentally, or physically, or emotionally?
Anyway, right?
Well, I'm emotionally heartbroken because my girl's over here on the boat, and Officer Powell, I'm in love with him, and no. But other than that, I'm good.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? You want me to follow that with my eyes?
Yes,
Wherever
the
it
tip,
goes.
the tip of the pin.
God, can you turn that light off? You're really blinding me, that light.
He was trying to perform the task, but due to his state, he was just kind of walking himself in circles for a while during the testing.
Place your left fist at the center of your chest, your right fist against your left fist, like that, like this.
See how I am?
Is that what I got?
Yeah.
The first task is to count out loud from 1 to 4 while you move your fists in a step-like fashion, making contact between your fists at each step.
Hold on now, what's that mean? Let's go to it one more time.
So it's gonna be like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not against my chest, but outwards.
Yep, you're gonna take steps out.
Okay.
Okay? The second task is to memorize the position of your fist after you have counted to 4. Clap your hands 3 times and return your fist to the memorized position.
Man, come on. Damn.
This is part of it. If you go through these tests.
For what? Part of what?
Tasks.
You can take me to jail, take me to jail. Okay?
Hey, we're not trying.
Man, memorize. Or I'm not trying to be.
I understand.
I've been out here freezing cold for an hour.
Okay.
They bring me in here, and then all of a sudden you got here with me.
Okay.
Okay, here. Officer Keith.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So he's demonstrating.
5, 6, 7, 8. Back to your chest.
You understand?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that correct? In my lap. Is that correct, sir?
2. You come back to your chest. You came back with double fists. And then you held your fists there instead of bringing them straight to your lap. Okay?
Call Matt. Tell him to come get me. Post my bond, whatever. Man, it's
You don't want to do the task?
All right, go ahead and stand up then. We'll just go ahead and we'll arrest as it is right now, and we'll take you off to jail that way.
The testing is solely on their part. They have to be willing to do it. If they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it.
We'll arrest you for operating a vessel under the influence of alcohol, all right?
What do you want me to do? Damn it.
Place your hands palm to palm with one hand up and one hand down like this. When I tell you to begin, turn the top hand over and count out loud 1, then turn the hand back over and count out loud 2, counting only when the hands make contact. Demonstrate.
Like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
You understand?
Hold on. What the are you just doing with your hand? You're flip-flopping like this?
Yep.
You see these 2 fingers?
Yes.
You see the up. You see they're up, right?
Got it. See that finger, yes.
That one and that one.
Okay.
Got it.
I want to hear no why I couldn't do it because my fingers were up.
Got it.
Sure. Do you understand the task?
I understand I'm cold.
Do you understand the task?
Yes.
Begin.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Stop.
Why am I under arrest?
You're under arrest for boating under the influence. Can you turn around? Can you turn around? Put the blanket in the bed of the truck. Put your hands behind your back.
Pal, can you please call Matt and have him call my wife and tell him what the is going on?
Okay. Do you have anything in your pockets?
I don't know. I got money in my pockets. What do you want?
Can you look to the left? Do you have anything that's gonna poke me or stick me in your pockets?
My
Don't be doing that.
He went from I'm alive to I'm going to jail.
Pal. Pal!
With the Coast Guard, our biggest, job and rewarding part of it is saving somebody's life and making sure that we are there for someone when they need be. But with that also comes enforcing, the federal rules and regulations that are put in place so that people are being safe. They're not boating under the influence. They're not putting people in danger. So I did my job, got him to safety, but then, he's also being held accountable for the actions that put himself and potentially someone else in danger.
We are Tacklet South, a member of what's called the Deployable Specialized Forces in the Coast Guard, and we're one of 4 units that can do high-end tactical operations. We are our counterdrug SWAT teams at sea. We spend most of our time in the middle of the ocean on ships, catching bad guys.
Each year, Tacklet South performs over 300 drug interdictions. It's a 24/7, 365-day operation.
We have a suspected TOI, so a target of interest we're looking at right now. It's pretty late evening. It's pretty dark outside, so we're going to be getting underway.
The drug cartels make large amount of money, and it's well documented that they're extraordinarily violent. The counter-drug mission is an extraordinarily high-risk mission.
It can get very dangerous. I mean, one wrong move from one person can ultimately cost somebody's life. So we have a maritime patrol aircraft, MPA for short, that has spotted a target of interest moving at a high rate of speed on a northerly course in a known drug trafficking area. We have what we believe to be narcotics on board or some suspicious packages. Now it's time for us to go.
You need high endurance to do this mission, taking down bad guys at sea. Bad guys like to run at nighttime in rough seas, and it's never easy.
Narcotic smugglers, they like to use the nighttime for cover. It brings some complexities with it. Doing anything at nighttime automatically makes it more dangerous. Us at Tacklet, we are very well equipped to handle that. We have night vision goggles, or NVGs, that allow us to see really well at night, as well as we operate and we train at night all the time.
We have certain trainings that allow us to use our armor, our tactical flotation systems, our pistol holders, where we keep our magazines. We're all trained to do that. When it's time to use it, it's just muscle memory.
Hey! Coming up! Hey!
Primary boat that launches first is the pursuit boat in case anything crazy happens. They start jettisoning, they throw people in the water, anything super crazy. They're gonna be the initial responders on scene.
It's pitch black, the darkest you'll ever see, especially if there's no moon or stars out. We're moving at a high rate of speed through the water. We have no lights on. It's extremely dangerous. So as soon as I get eyes on that TOI, the target of interest, immediately I'm looking for where the people are on the boat, what's in the boat. I'm looking and scanning and making sure they don't have any weapons on them, seeing where their hands are at, where they're facing, what they're standing next to, and also where I'm going to be getting on that boat.
Hands up! Hands up! Going over! Going over! Hands up, turn around!
I want to be getting onto that boat in an area where I can be safe, where I can have enough distance from them that in case they try to do something while I'm coming over, I have enough time to react, but also where I'm getting close enough to where once I get on board, I can get on and get hands-on with those guys to prevent them from doing something that may endanger my life or my teammates' lives.
Hands down! Hands down! Don't look up! Hey, move him up there. Move him up there. No, right there. Put him on his knees. Right there, hands on his head. Hands on his head. Put them all in a row right there. You too. Hey, pull that kill switch. Tell him to look forward. Next this guy. Hey, you. Over there with your buddies.
There's always a possibility for something to go wrong, and especially on these type of pangas, which is a type of fishing boat that is commonly used for the smuggling of illicit narcotics into the U.S.
Back there, clear. Slide him over.
Sometimes these boats have a big forward compartment that they usually store food in or something, but who's to say a guy's not underneath there waiting for a machete to just take a swipe at one of us?
Clear? Clear? I'm gonna pass it. Icebox, Tupac, pause con.
So we get positive control. Our night has just begun. So after that, you sit on the boat for probably 9+ hours confirming their nationality. If they claim a nationality, we're gonna talk to their home country and be like, hey, are these your guys? Is this your boat? And they're either gonna confirm or deny that.
All right, turn them around.
Mira aquí, mira aquí.
Siéntate. Are you the captain? El capitán? El capitán? El capitán.
Señor, el capitán no está en el barco. ¿Sí o no? ¿Sí o no?
Not you, him.
Ice Cube, BO, negative. They said the master is not here. He is with his son.
Como nosotros tenemos necesidad, tenemos hijos, tenemos familia.
Do you claim nationality for the vessel?
Can't do your criminal investigation yet. You're just there to confirm or deny their registry because you were moving at a high rate of speed in international waters and you avoided detection. You have no nav lights. So what are you doing?
Reclama la nacionalidad para el barco.
La nacionalidad está aquí.
Sí.
Ecuatoriana.
Ecuatoriana?
Sí.
Ecuadorian. Siéntate. Documentación.
Documentación de nosotros.
Sí.
El barco.
El barco no.
No.
¿Qué estás haciendo aquí? ¿Pescando? ¿Dónde pone la pescando?
¿El pescado es cuál? No le digo que no debíamos. Lo último que...
Sí. ¿Qué tipo pescando?
And they were like, we are fishing, we are fishing. Okay, you are fishing, but you have no fish, and you have no water, you have no food, but you've been out here for 4 days for fishing?
Crew members claim to be fishing for all species. They have hooks and line. Good condition. Does not appear to be used. No fish. No bait. Not actively engaged in fishing.
Approximately 20 packages went into the water. Over.
How about that?
Roger.
We just got word from the air asset that the target of interest threw over or jettisoned packages into the water that are consistent with the way drugs are smuggled into the country.
ME3, keep your eyes open. They said that they saw 20 packages, but they can't track it down, so just keep an eye open.
We are pretty confident that they're up to no good and they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing, but to prove that, we need to find that contraband. We need to find that evidence in the water. Until we have a good, thorough search of the area where we believe they have jettisoned, we're going to maintain possession of them.
It probably drifted too far by now.
Approximately 20 packages went into the water. Over.
How about that?
Roger.
We just took control of a small boat that we believe is engaged in the trafficking of illicit contraband into the country. They say they're fishermen, but for being fishermen and having no fish on board, no bait, no ice, we believe that something's missing, but we have to find that contraband in the water.
They said they saw 20 in the water, but they don't know where. It probably drifted too far by now. The shit was daytime.
Anybody see anything? Port side! You got to see it? It's like in the distance a little bit.
No contraband, nothing. There's nothing on this boat. This is not one of the fun ones, you could say.
Because of the conditions of darkness and not really having, enough light to see, finding something in the middle of the ocean is challenging enough, especially when it's right on the surface of the water. So we'll just have to resume this search in the morning when we have better light.
DM1.
Yeah.
Did they say what the plan is?
We're gonna be out here until about 8 o'clock in the morning.
You're not sleeping. You're not lounging on the boat. You're on watch. You just took positive control of a suspected drug smuggling asset in the Eastern Pacific. Sometimes they go to sleep. Sometimes they're stressed out and they stay up with you throughout the night. Yeah, I'm looking at where they're laying. Why are they laying there? What kind of fishing equipment do they have? That guy grabs a fish hook in the middle of the night and just feels like taking a leap at one of you just because he's pissed off that you're standing on his boat in the middle of the night for 9+ hours.
Until we have a good thorough search of the area where we believe they have jettisoned, we're gonna maintain possession of them.
Sunrise comes, and you're like, all right, I'm still here, I'm still on the boat.
Good morning. White Christmas.
Couldn't see him last night. Just about immediately, we saw one, we saw three, we saw five.
Right there, Jones!
Our long-range interceptors got 23 bales on board. They look like they're about 20 kilograms apiece. And once we recover these bales as physical evidence and then tie these bales to that panga, take it from there.
They're going to test to see if there was any contraband on board that vessel. So we have to run it back to the ship to get it tested.
Good job. Roger. Treating 03 at detainees. Over.
We had got 2 positive tests of cocaine.
One at a time, we're gonna frisk.
¿Tienes nada de cine? No, eso me hace título.
And Bales from Ice Cube also was the rubbing alcohol on the hands documented.
Hey, hands off the pocket. Hands off the pocket.
Day started about this time yesterday. We started chasing after this guy. Picked up 26 bales, almost 1,000 keys of cocaine. Really important to find those drugs. I think it lifted the spirits of the crew and it definitely lifted my spirits as well.
I said I got the snow for December.
If you like cruising the high seas and running cocaine, boom, 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 the Monroe's gonna find you, and you will be detained. Bam, bam, bam.
Before they leave the scene, the demolition crew sinks the drug boat so it doesn't become a hazard at sea.
We're unable to take it back in. We're so far away from land. It's now a hazard to navigation for other merchant ships.
At the end of the day, we got a lot of drugs off the streets of America and feeling good about it.